Hello, my name is Christian. There's a good metaphor about being able to tell the difference between noise and music. In a world filled with constant information and digital distractions, this has never been more relevant. My journey into the world of emotional intelligence wasn't out of curiosity, but out of necessity. I was struggling to understand and manage my emotions. I was a slave to my fears and my desires. There was a time when I was profoundly lost, seeking escape in anything that would offer it, oblivious to the fact that I was only digging myself deeper. One of my darkest moments was waking up on the floor after passing out, covered in vomit, from huffing computer cleaner to get high. The worst part is that it happened more than once. Even though each time scared me, the fear of death wasn't enough to deter the urge to get high. I realized that there was a part of my mind that was ready to die, just to feel happy for a moment, and that part was stronger than me. I realized that I needed help. With Men Need Help, my aim is to share the insights that I've gained on my journey through life. Emotional intelligence is more than just controlling our emotions. It involves having a deep understanding of them, using them as a guiding light towards a more meaningful existence. Yet, before we dive deeper, it's important that we acknowledge unique challenges that we face as men. Society often imposes a narrow emotional range on us. As men, we are allowed to feel indifference or anger, never joyful or vulnerable. This conditioning leaves many feeling isolated, unable to express their true selves. The knowledge of emotional intelligence has been denied to us as men to help us better fit the role of what society says is a man, and I want to break that. So let's begin. What is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is like walking through the woods at night. Your senses are on high alert, each step taken with careful attention to the world around you. In today's world, where the pace of life is only getting faster, emotional intelligence is that inner light guiding us through the dense woods of our emotions and the emotions of others. It's far more than merely recognizing how we feel. Emotional intelligence is the art of understanding our feelings, managing them wisely, and responding appropriately to the emotions of others. It's akin to transforming a raging storm into a beautiful dance where every raindrop and every flash of lightning plays its role in the orchestra of our lives. Carl Jung, a pioneer in understanding the human psyche, famously said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes." Emotional intelligence is that awakening. It's a voyage to the depths of our own being. This journey reveals the keys to unlocking not just our personal potential, but opens doors to deeper connections with those around us. It's about creating a bridge between hearts and minds, weaving the singular threads of our existence into a shared tapestry of human understanding. As we venture forward, embracing this journey with open hearts and minds, we're not just exploring the contours of our emotional landscape. We're learning to navigate the complexities of modern life with insight and grace. This era, marked by rapid technological advancement and shifting societal norms, demands a robust emotional intelligence to be able to maintain our equilibrium and foster genuine connections. Components of emotional intelligence. Breaking down emotional intelligence into its core components showed me what steps I needed to take and where I needed to improve. These are the skills that, when developed, can help us navigate our lives and our relationships. First is self-awareness. It's the bedrock of emotional intelligence. This means being tuned into your feelings in the moment, recognizing them for what they are and how they affect your thoughts and your actions. It's being the captain of your ship, knowing exactly which way the wind is blowing and adjusting your sails accordingly. Next, we have self-regulation. If self-awareness is about recognizing your emotions, self-regulation is choosing how you respond to them. It's the difference between reacting with impulse and responding with intention. Think of it as having a steady hand on the wheel, navigating through life's storms with skill and composure. Motivation then propels us forward. It's our drive, our reason to get up in the morning and pursue our goals with passion and perseverance. Motivated individuals use their emotions as fuel to overcome challenges and achieve their dreams. It's the wind in our sails that keeps us moving even against the current. Empathy is about stepping into someone else's shoes, feeling with them, and understanding their perspective. It's a crucial skill for building deep, meaningful relationships. Imagine empathy as a bridge between islands, enabling us to connect with others on a truly human level. Lastly, we've got social skills, how we navigate our interactions and relationships. It's everything from communicating effectively, navigating conflict, and leading with empathy. Good social skills make us not just better friends, but more effective leaders. It's the ship's crew working seamlessly together, ensuring the ship reaches its destination. Developing these components does not happen overnight. It's a journey, one that involves self-discovery, practice, and patience. But the rewards a better understanding of ourselves, deeper relationships, and a more fulfilling life are well worth the effort. So let's embark on this journey together. Understanding and improving our emotional intelligence can transform not just how we see ourselves, but how we interact with the world. Barriers to emotional intelligence for men. As we navigate through the layers of emotional intelligence, it's crucial to address the roadblocks that many of us face, especially as men. This isn't just about individual struggles. It's about confronting a societal narrative that long dictated how men should process and express their emotions. From the playground to the boardroom, men are taught subtly, and often not so subtly, to equate strength with emotional restraint. Expressions of vulnerability, like shedding tears or expressing fears, are labeled as weaknesses. This conditioning starts young and follows us into adulthood, shaping our interactions and our inner dialogues. Consider the cultural icons and heroes celebrated across media, stoic and unyielding men who face adversity with a clenched jaw and dry eyes. While there's a place for resilience, the rarity of seeing these figures openly deal with emotional turmoil sends a powerful message. To be a man is to be unbreakable. But here's the truth we need to embrace: the strength in vulnerability. Acknowledging our emotions, seeking support when we're feeling overwhelmed, and expressing joy or sadness or vulnerability openly is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to our humanity and a crucial component of emotional intelligence. The barriers we face aren't insurmountable. Movements and discussions around mental health are beginning to challenge these outdated norms. Public figures, athletes, and artists are starting to share their struggles with mental wellness more openly, helping chip away at this stigma. I encourage you to join this conversation. Share your experiences with these barriers in the comments below. It's through dialogue that we can begin to dismantle these societal norms and expectations and pave a new path, one where emotional intelligence is recognized as a true cornerstone of strength. The journey of emotional intelligence. You know, starting on this path of emotional intelligence didn't feel like a decision that I made. It felt like a necessity, like a lifeline that was thrown out at me during one of the darkest moments of my life. It began with a wake-up call that many would find horrifying, where I faced the stark and terrifying consequences of my actions, covered in throw up, alone, and teetering on the edge of a cliff that I didn't even realize that I was approaching. The path to huffing gas was paved with unacknowledged pain and unmanaged stress, a desperate attempt to escape a reality I felt powerless to change. Each session was a momentary lapse into oblivion, a brief pause for my negative feelings. Yet each come down brought on a deeper sense of despair, a growing realization of the cycle of self-destruction I was in. Acknowledging that I needed help was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. It meant facing all the emotions that I'd been running from: shame, fear, loneliness. Therapy became a refuge, the first place where I could sit with my emotions, to understand them not as opposition, but as messengers. My journey through emotional intelligence, it unfolded in layers. Self-awareness shed light on my triggers, the emotional voids I was trying to fill with huffing. Self-regulation taught me healthier ways to cope, to face emotional turmoil without harming myself. Healthier ways, like meditation, journaling, and nature walks. Empathy changed everything for me. Learning to be compassionate towards myself, to forgive my past actions, and to see my struggles through others' eyes. It showed me the true strength of vulnerability, how it connects us on a deeper level. As I grew more emotionally intelligent, my relationships transformed. Social skills that once felt awkward had become second nature. Expressing my needs, truly listening to others, and building connections based on mutual respect became foundational for me. And so, this journey of emotional intelligence, it's ongoing. I don't know where it will take you. I think of it as there being no final destination, no ultimate enlightenment. It's a continuous path of learning, growing, and becoming more in tune with ourselves and the world around us. I share this journey with you not because I have all the answers, but because I know the power of walking this path together. Men Need Help is more than just a channel. It's a community where we accept the complexity of our emotions, where we learn, grow, and support each other in navigating life with a deeper understanding and empathy. If you're on this journey or you're just beginning to consider it, know you're not alone. Emotional intelligence is a journey worth taking. As we reach the end of this conversation, I want to circle back to the essence of our journey. Emotional intelligence isn't just a toolkit for navigating our feelings. It's a compass that guides us towards deeper connections and a more meaningful way of living. This journey, my journey, has been deeply personal, transformative, and absolutely critical. It's about facing ourselves with honesty, about breaking down the walls we've built around our emotions, and about learning how to navigate the complex landscape of our inner world with compassion and clarity. If there's one thing I hope you take away from our time together, it's the courage to take that first step. Whether it's reaching out for help with a therapist, a coach, or a loved one that you trust, starting a conversation about your emotional journey, or simply sitting with your feelings, acknowledging them for what they are, signals. I really invite you to share your story, your struggles, your hard-earned insights. Thank you for being here with me, for opening your heart and your mind to this journey of emotional intelligence. Men Need Help is more than a call for assistance. It's about embracing our shared humanity, growing in understanding and empathy together. Let's keep this conversation going, exploring, learning, and supporting each other every step of the way. Blah, this is hard.
It's okay, babe. It's your first time. And you're doing great. You're doing it. That's what you just do it, and then it gets easier, and then before you know it, you'll be a pro.
It'd be nice to be able to just freestyle.
You can.
I need to learn how. I need to get more confident in it.
Okay, well you're practicing.
I am practicing.
You think so good.
Thank you. I'm leaving stuff like this in the video. I hope you know. Ooh, wanna come say hi?
No, I'm shy right now.
Okay.
Hi.